Hello, hello. Welcome to Heal in Ascend Tarot. So today is going to be how do they feel about you? Pick a card reading. If you guys are new to the channel, because I have seen that there are some new names, new subscribers, I just want to say thank you so much. We just hit 20,000, which is super awesome. I remember when I started tarot and I had no intentions at all of even growing it. I was literally just doing it for fun. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for that. But yeah, so if you guys are new, I do have a schedule. So every day I have specific readings that I do, but I also kind of throw in there just different readings. So yesterday I did a different reading. You guys seem to like that. So maybe I'll start incorporating that on Sundays or just as like the bonus reads when I do a couple of readings a day. But anyway, so let's jump in. So we have 3 piles here. So I have mainly tarot, and then we also have messages cards here as well, okay? Sorry, I'm like kind of out of breath, which is kind of ridiculous because all I did was walk my dog this morning. But anyways, okay, so we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. All right, so just take a moment to see which pile is resonating with you, and then we will jump in. Okay, so I'm just gonna move these over. All right, so let's take a look. So if you guys chose this crystal here, we have the opalite. So pretty. I love this crystal. Let's find out. How does this person that you're thinking about feel about you? So the current energy. Ooh, okay. We have the sun. I love all this yellow. We have the sun. We have the magician. Okay, we do have grief. We have the 3 of cups. We have death. And we have I want to follow my heart. Okay. I feel like this person, right off the bat, like with this 3 of cups and the I want to follow my heart, I feel like this person might have chose someone else over you. Like either they were already with someone else, maybe they were married and, you know, they had to choose the marriage over this connection, or, you know, maybe they had a choice between 2 people and they chose the other person. But I feel like the decision that they made was more of like a head over heart decision rather than like heart over head. And so now this person is heartbroken. And you know, what happens when we become heartbroken is it opens up our heart, right? So when we shed those tears, when we get our heart broken, it's like it activates the heart chakra. And then what happens is like we actually become more connected to our truth. So heartbreak can be painful, but at the same time too, heartbreak can also open our eyes to what we truly want, what we truly desire, and who we truly love. So I feel like this person is heartbroken over the fact that they might not have chosen you. They might have chose someone else. But this heartbreak is like activating this like knowing that now they want to follow their heart. So I feel like they might be in the process of putting a third party situation to an end or closing the cycle out. For some of you guys, I'm hearing that it might not be that they were in another connection, but maybe they hadn't dealt with like the heartbreak of a previous connection or something like that, okay? But for most of you, I think it is that they chose someone else. You bring a lot of happiness to this person's life. So with the sun and the magician coming through as the first 2 cards here, and I was saying like I'm drawn to this yellow energy, which is so bright. Like I feel like this is how this person sees you. This is like what you represent and what they feel you would bring to their life. So, you know, especially with the heartbreak that they're feeling, like they're sensing the contrast to, I don't want to say the darkness that they're in, but kind of. And they're, so like, you know, when something is missing from our lives, then and only then can we really see like how much value that brought to us. Like hopefully we can see the value before, but we really can see it when it's absent, right? So I feel like if you are in a separation with this person, or if you've maybe taken a step back from them, they're feeling this big time, and they're recognizing that you brought this like really positive energy to their life, and they don't want to lose this. So they're in this energy right now where they want to follow their heart. Now keep in mind, this is just a pick a card for how they're feeling. This is not about their actions. If you guys want to book something personal, you're more than welcome to. But today this is literally just their feeling. So this is how they feel. So I don't know if they'll act on this, but if you're wanting to tap into like what's going on with them right now, well, this is how they feel and they're heartbroken. You know, for a lot of them, I do think that they want to put a third party to rest. Okay, so it's like, but at the same time too, I'm also feeling that if this person were to end a third party, they would also have to grieve that situation as well. So there's pain on, it's like whatever choice they make is going to cause them pain. So this person might need that time to process, but who knows? Everyone can be at different stages. You know, sometimes people can leave relationships and get into relationships pretty quickly because they had already kind of processed things while they were in the relationship, but it just depends, okay? So anyway, so this is what I have for pile 1. This is how your person's currently feeling, all right? So let's move on to pile number 2. All right, so if you guys chose citrine here, this crystal here, let's take a look and see how does your person currently feel about you. Okay, so we have the 4 of Swords. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups and we have happy, okay? We have the 10 of Swords. We have the 3 of Wands. And we have I'm so grateful for you. Okay. Okay, so it is likely that you are in a separation with this person. This could possibly be a continuation on from pile 1, so you might want to check that out, especially if you guys are dealing with third parties, but you don't have to be. I'm not getting that pile 2 is a third party, but it could be. So, but I'm just not getting that, like, to say that right now in this reading. So I do feel like this has ended, okay? The 4 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, there was an ending. You guys are probably not talking, you're not communicating. Especially with the 3 of Wands, there's most likely a distance, whether it's physical distance, emotional distance. But the way this person is feeling about you is like they're feeling very happy about you. So if there was pain in the past, I feel like this person has healed from it, has recovered from it, and they're looking back at this connection. Now, I will say this, I don't know if this person wants to be back with you though, so I'm not exactly getting that. But I'll explain to you what I'm seeing. So it looks like at one point this connection could have been painful or there was an ending, whatever it may be. There's now distance, but this person doesn't think of you in a negative way. You know, sometimes you break up with people and you kind of think it's like bitter. There's no bitter feelings. They actually like look at you, they think about you, and it's like there's happiness here. There's a happy feeling that they get from this situation, okay? It's like they look back and they're just like, wow, I'm so grateful for that experience. I'm so grateful for him or her. They're just in a, like, I feel like this person in general is in a good place right now in their own life, so they have that positive outlook on things. Now, does this person want to reconcile? I don't know. Should we clarify? I just don't know if this person actually wants to, like, be together. I just don't see them, like, seeing you as in a negative way. So does this person want to reconcile with you? Pile 2. Does this person want to reconcile with pile 2? Yeah, they do. Okay, so this person does. So we have the 8 of Wands here. So they're feeling happy about this. Yes, I definitely feel like this person would be open to communicating with you again, reaching out, or like they would be happy to hear from you, I guess, as well with the 8 of Wands. So yeah, this person would be open to like communicating. For some of you guys, this might just be a platonic connection as well, because I'm not getting a whole lot of like lovey-dovey vibes. However, it doesn't mean that they're not there. It's just I'm not getting that. So for some of you, this pile could also just be like, if you had a falling out with a family member, if you had a falling out with a friend, it could just be that like there's been enough time where they're not like bitter. They feel happy towards you. They're feeling like gratitude. So I feel like they'd be open to communicating. But for those of you where it's a romantic connection, same thing. Okay? This is kind of a short pile because I don't really see very much here. But anyway, so that's what I have for pile number 2. All right, so let's take a look at pile number 3. So if you guys chose this crystal here, let's take a look. How does this person feel about you? Whoa, the Devil. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have Powerless. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Cups, and I was like excited to see what was going to come out of this pile. So we have my life has changed so much since meeting you. Okay. This pile definitely seems like the most intense out of the other 2. I feel like this person, they have a stubborn side to them. Okay? This person has a tendency to hold back from you, or has a tendency to be very like stuck in their ways. Like it might take a lot to force this person to like do things, or or not force, but like to convince this person to do things because they're just very stuck in their ways. But the reason why they're like this is because deep down they feel very powerless. So by like holding on to their all the stuff in their physical world, like, you know, like being kind of stubborn, it's their way of trying to like indirectly regain the power that they feel like they've lost in their everyday life. Okay, this person does feel kind of powerless, even towards you as well. I feel like you have some sort of power over this person, and because you have this power over them, the only way that they feel like they can regain their power is by like holding back from you. Okay, I do feel like this person misses you. So I don't know if you guys haven't been talking, because the Six of Cups to me is like someone who's reminiscing on the past. So this is someone who's like thinking about past memories, like kind of longing, kind of missing you. Like I just got a visual of like someone on a couch or a bed, just like looking through old photos, you know, like just really in their heads about the situation. You know, look at this. We have the Wheel of Fortune with this card here. My life has changed. And, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is all about changes. So since you've come into this person's life, they really do feel different. They do feel like you've brought a lot of change. They could even feel like you're someone who's very different than what they're used to, but in a positive way. I do feel like they're low-key obsessed with you, okay? Like with the Devil here, very sexually attracted to you as well, but very obsessed, like very... There's a bit of an, no, I don't want to say a bit. I actually feel like there's a lot of an obsession here. Like they have like you have a strong hold on them. Like if you notice here, this person's tied up. And also here, these people are tied up. So I just feel like you have a hold on this person. Now that could also represent some things that they want to do to you as well, possibly fantasies, because I do feel like this person's in their head a lot. I think this person fantasizes about you a lot. But you do have sort of this hold on them, okay? And they're recognizing like something, since you've come into their life, they're recognizing that something has changed. So, and I feel like this is also why they have this attachment towards you, because this person doesn't usually like get this way. I feel like you're dealing with someone who's usually very independent, who usually doesn't like get drawn into anyone, who can kind of maintain themselves, but there's something about you that has like makes them feel kind of powerless, kind of weak a little bit. So like the only bit of control that they have is by holding back from you. So you might notice that this person holds back from you a lot, but it's not that they don't want to like come towards you. I feel like that's all they want to do, but they feel like that's the only way that they can maintain their like their sense of self at this point. Okay, but yeah, that's what I'm getting here, guys. I'm not getting too much more. For some reason, I keep... Let me get a clarifier on this. My life has changed so much since meeting you, because I am drawn to this card. The Hangman, yeah. So this person, I feel like before they met you, they were really stuck. Like this person was stuck in some sort of cycle or some sort of rut. Like they were just seeing things one way. And then you came into their life and you opened up like their perspective on things. Like now they see things differently, like they view things differently, they want different things. Like you've come into their life unexpectedly and sort of like flipped their world upside down, but in a positive way. So it's almost like this person doesn't want to lose you because they recognize that you've brought so much value to their life. Okay, so anyways, that's the other message that I'm getting there. So I hope that this reading was helpful. If you guys want to book a personal reading, I do have $15 off right now for emergency and actually all of the readings. I do have $15 off. I think the promo code works for all of the readings, okay? But yeah, so if you guys are interested, all the information is down below. I also have a self-love course, which is called Become a Love Magnet, and I also have a Twin Flame mini course for Divine Feminines, all right? But I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I wish you all of the best on your journeys. Take care.